What's up, guys? So, we're moving. For any of you guys that have watched any of these episodes prior to this one, you know that there used to be my Datsun Z right here, my roommate's Z right here. So, our current landlord basically decided in December that he was going to be renting out the house to a single tenant family. Don't blame him. So, we basically all got notices that we had 30 days to move. Not a big deal. You know, it's kind of in our contract anyway. We were all on month-to-month leases. So, yeah, we're off to a new home. Now, currently up until this point, I've got most of the hard stuff moved. The Z is over at my new place, but I still have to move a lot of my tools, my toolbox, obviously my motorcycle. For anybody that hasn't seen that I have a motorcycle, this is my Indian. But yeah, we got a couple little more things to move. In here, extra hood. There's my 280Z hood, but I also have another hood right there. That's a 240 hood that might be going on the car. But the goal today is to get, not everything, just to get a couple of these things out of here, get them moved over to the new place. And then after that, in a couple of days, I'll be renting a U-Haul trailer. My buddy's got a 4Runner, so we'll be getting the rest of these big things out of here. First thing we have to do today, though, is we're heading over to the bank. We got to get deposit money because, you know, that's how moving to a new place goes. Got to have that first, last, and deposit. Is what it is. Goodbye, car parts. No, I'm just kidding. We'll be getting more stuff for the car in the near future. This is just a minor little setback, but gives us plenty of time to actually do little hands-on things and actually work on the car, so it's not really too big of a deal. What is this sun doing out today? You know, it gets really frustrating when you're trying to film yourself like I am right now, and you're just getting constant sunbeam glares all up in your face. Normally, Washington's, you know, not like this. It's pretty cloudy, so it's kind of always easy to film. But we got stuck with sun today, which is not a bad thing for moving. Got all the money? Let's go to the new house. The main thing that I want to talk about today on this episode, since we're kind of doing a little bit of a vlog style, you know, to and from my old place and my new place, is inspirations and people that I have followed for a long time that not only one kind of motivated me to get back into cars, but people that just inspire me as far as building. And I want to start off with probably my number one biggest inspiration as far as getting back into cars, and that's definitely, without a doubt, hands down, going to be Mike Burrows. For anybody that knows who Mike Burrows is, he is probably one of, in my opinion, the best fabricators in car culture as far as on YouTube and anything else. So recently, for anybody who's been in the dark for the last 2 years, Mike Burrows just finished up his K24 swapped Ferrari. And, well, for all of you Ferrari purists out there, that was probably a huge shot of blasphemy, but go check out that guy's channel, because that guy's car is literally amazing, from turning an absolute turd of a Ferrari into probably one of the coolest time attack vehicles I've ever seen. His attention to detail, the way he does things, how he goes about his decision-making process is just absolutely fantastic. There's a lot of things within his build that I'm taking as far as inspiration. I'll go ahead and give you guys one of them, which you guys are probably going to tell me that I don't need, and I don't need, but I'm going to do it anyways. Quick brake disconnect fittings. Just super small little details like that make, you know, a car so much better. They go a long way. But Mike Burrows is probably, hands down, probably one of my favorite builders just in cars in general. So yeah, go check that guy's channel out. My second inspiration is Datsun specific, And that one definitely goes out to Dave. Dave, I don't know your last name personally, but his YouTube channel is Grindhouse Engineering. Guy has done a fantastic job on building his Datsun over the last couple of years. Super amazing build. Guy is an amazingly talented engineer. If you guys want some true inspiration on how to do things, maybe not so much in like a purist way, but just kind of taking your own ideas and grasp, your own concepts into reality, that guy has quite the channel when it comes to these Datsun Z's. He just recently built this custom gauge cluster, and he did it in Autodesk Fusion 360. For any of you guys familiar, that's a CAD software program. Amazing product that he built. It got showcased at SEMA with a company called Sin Cut Sin. So yeah, second inspiration for this build definitely goes out to you, Dave. Third inspiration definitely goes out to B is for Build. Another great guy here on the platform on YouTube, building some pretty amazing cars. Built a V10 Datsun back in the day, about four-ish years ago. Amazing guy, amazing content, knows how to really take an idea from something that probably should have never been in the vehicle and just kind of run with it. Just recently built a fastback Mustang from a Bugatti frame, so that's incredibly interesting. But yeah, check out B is for Build. That guy has some very high quality content as well. Really knows how to take a build to the next level. Number 4 definitely goes out to Karl Fisher from Make It Custom here on YouTube. Guy's an amazing fabricator. Has a lot of good videos on teaching people how to do things and, new techniques that I've never seen before, as far as like fabrication and metalwork and things of that nature. There's a couple of ideas that are on his channel that I want to implement also into this build. Hint, hint. But yeah, check out Karl Fisher here on YouTube. Make It Custom. Guy has some high quality, very nice, very just creative automotive content for sure. I could go on for days about people that are here on the YouTube platform that have inspired me to get back into building cars, but this video would be like 2 hours long. So yeah, those are like my go-to channels as of right now for people that have inspired me to go about this build. If you guys want to see any of their content, I'm gonna link every one of their YouTube channels down in the description below, so definitely check them out. One kind of embarrassing thing about building this car is this is gonna be my first manual in like 6-7 years. That's a little embarrassing to say because I grew up on manuals. My father was very much, if you don't know how to drive a manual, you don't drive. And so I've never owned anything but manuals since the day I started driving when I was 13, 14, 15 years old. And so when I moved here to Washington, I kind of stopped doing cars for a long time, and I traded all my stuff in, got rid of all my cars, and got a Toyota Camry, which is kind of crazy, but it was a great car. It was my first just regular kind of basic car to get me to and from work, and it was an automatic, and I haven't picked up a manual since then. I bought a Toyota Camry, then I bought a Toyota RAV4, got into an accident, my first one ever, and totaled out that car, and now I drive a Honda Accord. It was a 2015 automatic, same thing. Got back into vehicles a little bit, like I told you guys, right after cancer treatment, and just decided to go back to my roots and do something that I haven't done in a long time, something that used to make me very happy, and yeah, that's what we're basically doing. So once this car is finished, man, it's gonna be nice to drive a manual again for the first time in 7-8 years. It's a long time. All right, guys, we've made it to the new house. Let's check it out. So this is the new garage. Over the next couple of days, I've got some unpacking to do. I still have to get my toolbox and everything over here like you guys saw it in the last garage, but we got a little bit of cleanup to do, put some things where they need to go, install the shop lights, and we'll get back to work on this car. If you guys like what you have seen so far, if you guys really want to follow this build, yeah, do the normal. Smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.